Hello, welcome back to Mindful Musings. I am Dee Dee, your host. I'm an energy alchemist, sound bowl practitioner, and an intuitive. How are you doing? It's Saturday, September 13th. I just wanted to do a quick check-in because I didn't come on yesterday, and I just wanted to pop on because I got the nudge to do that. And as if any of you who are repeat viewers, you know, I just kind of get the nudge and then I sit here and go, okay, what does my beautiful spirit team have to communicate? Or any messages for us for the highest and greatest good? So mostly the words that keep coming in are be at peace. Please remember to be at peace, and please, please, please be mindful. Be mindful of where your thoughts are taking you. Be mindful of the words that are coming out of your mouth. Because remember, words are energy, thoughts energy. Spoken words is casting a spell. That's what affirmations are. Energy is powerful. So I would encourage you very much to be mindful. And if you find yourself going into a negative spiral of complaining and finger pointing and blaming and anger and rage and all of that stuff, which it's understandable. We're human. We're going to go there. When you realize you're going there, please take a moment in the awareness and kind of stop and go, oh, where am I going with this? Stop. Think of something to be grateful for. Think of someone, something you love, something that brings you joy. Shift that vibration back up to a higher vibration, and then allow yourself to focus on what you do want to create. Because remember, thoughts become things. And if you're stewing around in all of this chaos and illusion and separation and all that, you're stirring that up in your energy field, and we are a magnetic energy field, so we're going to attract more of that. And then you'll get to say, see, I'm right. It's all, the whole world is awful and you're disgusting and blah, blah, blah. Well, you're putting that out, so you're going to get it back. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. The days of being addicted to drama, they're done. A 12-step program or something for letting go of the need for drama, for that need of separation, for that egoic need to create a I am better than. That is not the new vibration. That is of the old. That is of the old paradigm. We are shifting into a new paradigm. And again, that doesn't mean we won't periodically go there, because hello, we've been conditioned our entire life, if not lifetimes, to go into that illusion of separation and distrust and anger and rage and supremacy, all of that. Bleh. We've been conditioned to that, and we've been conditioned to be very comfortable in it. And okay, well, this was just coming in because I was watching a movie last night, one that I'd watched a long time ago, and I suddenly went, I'm not into it anymore. I used to be really in to, and I think, again, we've all been so conditioned to it. The typical romantic love story, person meets person, they end up, whatever. They end up falling in love. Something happens to a miscommunication happens, creates drama, and they separate. And then hopefully, then the miscommunication is understood, and they go, oh, okay, and they come back together. Whatever. This is hundreds of thousands of media acclimating us to the belief that love is traumatic, that love includes conflict and drama, and that if you're not experiencing that, well, it's just not exciting enough. That's the way we were raised. That is the, all of the competitive stuff on TV, pitting people against each other, conniving against each other. That is all lower vibration, and we have been conditioned to think that that is normal and perfectly good and perfectly fine. It is not. I mean, it is if that's what floats your boat. If that's what you still like, and you like having that constant state of stress, that constant state of paranoia, that someone's going to do something and I've got to be one up this person and I've always got to be on and I got to do this. That's great. If that's what you want, that is very 3D. That is very low vibration. That is fine. I'm just noticing that I am not attracted to that at all anymore. And that I am really enjoying coming back into a place of calm and of peace and being in the present moment. And there's no drama. And if there is some drama, it's a little bit there, and I go, okay, yeah. I may get sucked into it for a moment, but then come back to the center of the head, come back to that place of compassionate detachment, neutrality, and I go, oh, okay, yeah. I choose harmony. I choose this new paradigm. It's not the same definition of exciting. It's not exciting like that as the adrenaline rush and the uncertainty and the angst. I don't even know if I want to call it an excitement. It's a bliss. It's a place of peace and calm and joy and love. I mean, even just like this morning, going out and watering my little wildflower container garden, that was just wonderful. And then seeing this beautiful little monarch just come up and like float in front of my eyes, and I said, "Hi, buddy, how's it going?" And it goes and it lands on a flower, and I'm able to watch the monarchs, and then I watch the bees, and then I see the birds. And that was my excitement, and I loved it. So I could understand why there's maybe a reticence in letting go of the drama, because we were taught to feel very, very alive with all of that angst and anxiety and separateness. But that is not higher vibration. That is not living in a unity consciousness. Not to say that, unity consciousness, that there's going to be differences, there's going to be upset. It's just, it'll be handled in a different way. I don't know how that looks because I'm not there, but I would imagine that would just be handled differently. because we're never all going to agree. We're never going to think the same things. I certainly hope not, because that would be incredibly boring. And we're all so diverse, and we all have such different talents and different insights. We need the differences in order to create something that is good for all. It just means we're open to it, and we're open to disagreeing, and then working out something together that benefits the entire collective, not just a few. I know it sounds pretty nirvana and utopia and all that, but I do believe that is where we're headed. Just please don't lose yourself in this chaos that is playing out in magnified portions right now. I've even resorted to, I have not watched the news, and I am doing a minimal of scrolling on Facebook and on YouTube. Just a little bit to check in, but then I go, enough. And coming back to peace, coming back to nature, getting outside, getting in nature. So I really strongly encourage you. And of course, do what resonates with you, of course, because that's free will. But be honest with yourself. Be authentic with yourself. If you are still being attracted to that conflict, turmoil, let's try and figure it out. Let's throw out all these ideas. Let's still continue with this us versus them, because that's so fun and that feels so comfortable. The popular kids versus the geeks, the jocks versus the nerds, whatever it was, back in the days, different groups. But it was exciting, or so we thought. Not anymore. I hope what I'm saying is making some sort of sense. Bottom line is we just really have to let go of this addiction to drama and chaos. And choose. Be disciplined enough to continually come back and choose. It is a day by day, moment by moment choice to live in the light, to live in love, to live in unity, in joy and laughter and gratitude. It's a choice. It is not easy to break out of that when you're in it. But the moment you become aware of it, just shift. And we'll develop the muscles to be able to sustain this for longer periods of time, which will then allow us as the collective to then manifest it on the physical. But again, I know a broken record. I think I've probably talked about this in every single video, but it is incredibly important, or it seems to be a sense of urgency about this recognition that what we hold inside of us, what our energy is what we are going to create. Again, if we are coming from a place of agitation and againstness and rage and judgment, and out there professing peace, unity, it's not going to happen, because it's not in a vibrational alignment. We must come into a place of neutrality, compassionate neutrality. From that place, will probably be more effective in affecting change, coming from the neutral place. That anger, that rage, that sense, that ego stuff, yeah, that can motivate you, but come into stillness, come into calm. And then if you feel called to join a protest, a march, from that place of calm, that place of neutrality, to hold and anchor in the light, to anchor in the love. And great, do that. But I would encourage you to catch yourself when you're anchoring in anger, anchoring in hate, anchoring in separation, whatever the 3D world. This has all been stirred up again, and it is all getting re-anchored in. We need to get out of that and come back. Light workers, wake up. Anchor the light, anchor the love. That's all gotten stirred up. But this is peace, is solid. It will assist in healing that, soothing, bringing compassion, bringing love to that which is in pain, that which is wounded. We must be a vibrational match to what we want to manifest. Capiche? I don't know where that came from, but okay, so that's what's coming in right now. And do it your way, of course. I mean, I just was sharing what has been working for me, and Lord knows I go there and I have to pull myself back. This is part of the human experience. But please practice mindfulness. Get grounded. We're going through the checklist again. Be grounded, triple grounding from the base of your feet. Roots extended, the center of the earth. Base of your spine, extend that root to the center of the earth. Allow Mother Earth's energies to flow up. Bring in the cosmic energy from above. Bring that in, all the way in, anchoring into the earth. Now you've got the energy, the cosmic energy, and the earth energy flowing throughout, cleansing your field, bringing you back into a state of balance. Let it flow through each of the chakras and fountain out above your head and below the feet, circulating throughout. In the center of your head, that place of compassionate detachment, that place of neutrality, sacred witnessing, where you will be able to tap into your higher wisdom, the divine wisdom, to tap into it, to get the messages. Stay hydrated with water that you have infused with love, peace, whatever you want to infuse it with, prosperity. But you bless it and then mindfully ingest and allow it to fill you up. Bless the food you eat. Just practice mindfulness. Yeah. Grounded, center of the head. Letting the energy flow. Breathing. Deep breaths from your belly to bring your awareness into your body. Breathing into the areas of tension. Breathing in love. Exhaling. Visualizing that beautiful love, peaceful energy enveloping Mother Earth. But be the anchor of love, light, and harmony. Transmute those other anchors of the lower vibration. Alchemize them. We alchemize it by bringing compassion and love and forgiveness, mostly for ourselves. And we bring in much, much joy, laughter, creativity, movement, dance, nature, gratitude. Check in morning, noon, night, minimum. But keep checking in. How am I feeling? How am I doing? Have I picked up that vibration? Let me send it away. Let me send it back to source. And let me fill myself back up with love. If you feel so inclined to wear your crystals, your smoky quartz, your black kyanite, I love labradorite, larcovite, or larvacite. If there's something that resonates with you, I have my shungite that I keep with me. Use the tools that you have available to you. Use sound. Oh my goodness. Feel the vibration and just let it resonate throughout, bringing in the calm. Crank up your favorite tunes and dance. Take care of yourself. Okay? Okay, I guess one deck has just called to me for the highest and greatest good, a continuation of whatever this message is, for entertainment, inspirational, and spiritual purposes. The Starseed Oracle just called to me. I think it's also a gentle reminder that our galactic friends and family are with us. And, look to the skies. They are present. We are not alone. Our angels, our guides, invoke them. I always invoke Archangel Michael for protection, severing those energy cords. You have to be the number one priority for yourself. You have to take care of yourself. Nurture yourself. Be around loved ones, but fill yourself up first. Again, this is probably the same thing I've said in the last 5 videos. But it seems to be a very urgent message for all of us. Because it would be very, very easy to get sucked in to the turbulence, to the storm that is just going, it's just going. Be the calm in the storm. Anchor in the light and the peace and the love. Be the light for those who are in fear and who are hurting. This in no way means that you don't care or that you lack empathy. It does mean that you have the ability to observe from a place of compassionate detachment and come into a place of neutrality to be able to determine what is the next action, if there is an action step for you, so that you're coming from that place and not a reactive, lower vibration place. I think a card just dropped. Let's see who wants to speak. Oh, wow. Nice. We the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Well, the first thing that I got that I went, oh wow, about is we are giving birth to a new earth. And being in the birth canal is very painful, it's very constrictive, it appears very, very chaotic. The nurturing of mother's milk. And in many ways we must be nurturing ourselves at this time. Nurture and nourish our soul, nourish our higher wisdom. Be careful of what we ingest. Make sure that which we ingest, even on an energy level, is only of the highest and purest and most divine. Otherwise, it could lead to toxicity. So being mindful of what we allow in our energy system. Tapping into Mother Earth to feel her deep love and the deep love of the angels, celestial beings, the galactic family all around us. We are being so protected, so guided. The words that are coming in are, they're just so incredibly proud of us. And they, with compassionate detachment, have great love and compassion for us as we are giving birth to a new consciousness, to a higher consciousness, but remembering that as the new comes about, the old has to fade away in order to bring the new. So the fading, the destruction, the solution is very uncomfortable. It can be very chaotic and frightening. But come back to Mother. Come back to the deep love that is within, and deep within Mother Earth. And trust, keep trusting. Okay. Birth is a portal that ushers in new life. You are being called to be held by the cosmic mother's deep, never-ending love and embrace. This is a tender, nourishing card, reminding you to receive, open yourself up to receive this deep, deep love of the mother's embrace. The Hathors know that the journey on earth can be rocky and lonely at times, but you're being reminded to rest more deeply in Mother's arms. This is a card of extreme potency, of femininity, of creation, and of birth. You're being called to mother yourself and others too, to surrender to your sacred femininity, to create and surrender to your own creations, to hold and be held. You're being called to remember your place in the web of life and to realize that the Cosmic Mother is watching you every step of the way. You may be going through a transition right now, moving from one way of being to another. If so, you're being reminded that you're cradled in a sacred container, that you're more held than you can possibly imagine, and you have access to more love than your heart can bear. If you're struggling in any way, open yourself to receiving the overflowing love of the Cosmic Mother, flooding toward you from every direction. Let it stretch your heart. You can say, I allow the deep love of the Cosmic Mother to wash over me. I'm loved. I'm held. Maybe say that again and really breathe in the love. I allow the deep love of the Cosmic Mother to wash over me. I am loved. I am held. And open to receive those blessings, open to receive the love. Open your heart to receive the love from Cosmic Mother, from Mother Earth, from our angels, from Divine Mother. Allow that love to just enfold you, to hold you. Feel the peace and know how much you are loved. That is a very powerful visualization. To relax in the arms of Mother. Feeling safe and secure, surrounded in love. Take that blessing with you. Keep breathing. Keep nurturing yourself. Stand true in your faith and in your discernment of truth. Yeah. I think we'll leave it at that. Take time throughout the day to just connect and feel the love. You can feel it, it's just vibrating. The love. And let the love show you the way. Let the love, the harmony, be the place where we focus and create from this vibration. The Divine Mother in me recognizes the Divine Mother and presence in you. Blessings be. Namaste.